Welcome back to the BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the heart-wrenching drama surrounding Hope Logan, Liam Spencer, and a cascade of emotional revelations that are set to shake the very foundations of the bold and the beautiful. With shocking news about Liam's health, unexpected alliances, and tangled relationships, this storyline promises to deliver intense moments and tearful goodbyes. Buckle up as we explore the intricate web of emotions, secrets, and hopes for redemption that are unfolding in this captivating saga, complete with fresh details and deeper insights into the characters' motivations. A devastating revelation rocks Hope's world. In a stunning turn of events, Hope Logan finds herself blindsided by the most gut-wrenching news of her life. Liam Spencer, her longtime love and the father of her child, is facing a terminal illness. The blow is made even more unbearable by the fact that it wasn't Liam who broke the news to her, but rather her arch-nemesis, Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Picture Hope's world crumbling as Steffy, with an uncharacteristic tremor in her voice, delivers this life-altering bombshell during a tense confrontation at Forrester Creations. At first, Hope is paralyzed by disbelief, her mind racing with memories of happier times with Liam's sunlit picnics with their daughter Beth, quiet evenings filled with laughter. But as the cruel reality sinks in like a cold, relentless tide, she is left grappling with a storm of emotions, grief, anger, and an aching sense of helplessness. Adding a layer of complexity to this moment, Hope can't help but wonder why Steffy, of all people, was entrusted with such intimate knowledge. Was this Liam's way of avoiding the pain of telling her himself, or does Steffy know more about Liam's condition than she's letting on? As Hope stumbles through her shock, she begins to question whether her past rivalries with Steffy have blinded her to the deeper vulnerabilities they both share as women who have loved Liam fiercely. An unlikely pact amidst heartbreak. Determined to honor Liam's wishes in whatever time remains, Hope finds herself forging an uneasy truce with Steffy. In a poignant scene set in the serene gardens of the Forrester estate, the two women sit side by side, their usual sharpness replaced by a fragile understanding. They agree to set aside their bitter history at least for now to focus on making Liam's final days as peaceful as possible. But can this temporary alliance withstand the weight of their unresolved resentments? Their agreement is laced with tension, as every shared glance and hesitant word reminds them of the battles they've fought over Liam's heart. What's particularly intriguing about this pact is the unspoken emotional undercurrent. For Hope, this is a chance to reclaim a sense of purpose amid her grief, to ensure that Liam's last memories are filled with love rather than discord. For Steffy, it's a test of her own resolve. Can she truly let go of her protective instincts over Liam to allow Hope a place by his side? As they navigate this delicate balance, viewers will see rare glimpses of vulnerability from both women, hinting at the possibility of a deeper reconciliation. Liam's wish for healing over his own fate. At the center of this emotional maelstrom is Liam himself, who seems more concerned with mending the fractured relationship between Hope and Steffy than confronting his own dire prognosis. In a quiet hospital room, illuminated by the soft glow of afternoon light, Liam pleads with both women to find forgiveness, his voice hoarse with emotion. Why is this so crucial to him? Perhaps Liam believes that by healing the rift between Hope and Steffy, he can leave behind a legacy of unity for his daughters, Beth and Kelly, ensuring they grow up in a world free from the conflicts that defined his own life. This selflessness adds a profound layer to Liam's character, revealing a man who, even in his darkest hour, prioritizes love over personal struggle. His focus on others' healing also raises questions about his own inner turmoil. Has he fully accepted his fate, or is this a way to distract himself from the inevitable? As viewers, we're left to ponder whether Liam's push for reconciliation will be the catalyst for lasting change or merely a fleeting moment of peace before the storm. Cherished moments with his daughters. Amidst the heartbreak, Liam seeks solace in spending precious time with his daughters, Beth and Kelly. Fans have already witnessed tender scenes with Kelly, where Liam's gentle storytelling and warm embraces spoke volumes about a father's love. Now, it's Beth's turn to create lasting memories with her dad. Imagine a sunny afternoon at a local park, where Liam pushes Beth on a swing, her giggles echoing like a bittersweet melody. These moments are not just about creating joy for his children, but also about etching his presence into their hearts forever. These father-daughter interactions serve as a reminder of what's at stake for everyone involved. Liam's quiet determination to leave his girls with a sense of security and love, even as his time slips away, is a powerful testament to his character. For Hope, watching these scenes unfold adds another layer of grief. She knows these are memories Beth will cling to long after Liam is gone, and it fuels her resolve to honor his wishes, no matter the personal cost. A new path at Forrester Creations? In a surprising twist, Liam's illness might just pave the way for a professional reconciliation between Hope and Steffi. During an emotional conversation, Liam urges Steffi to reconsider Hope's position at Forrester Creations, suggesting that bringing her back could be a step toward true healing. Steffi, moved by Liam's plea and perhaps by her own softening heart, extends an olive branch by offering Hope a probationary return to the company. This decision, however, is not without its complications. Hope must prove herself under Steffi's watchful eye, and the terms of her return are strict, a reminder of the trust that still needs to be rebuilt. This development also stirs the pot for other characters, notably Carter Walton, who sees Hope's return as a potential opening for a romantic reunion. Yet, the shadow of Daphne Rose looms large. Daphne's fixation on Carter shows no signs of waning, and her presence at Forrester Creations could ignite new conflicts. Will Steffi intervene, asking Daphne to step back during this sensitive time, or will Daphne's obsession spiral into a dangerous obsession, threatening the fragile peace? Suspicion and secrets in the Forrester family. Hope's reinstatement at Forrester Creations doesn't go unnoticed by Ridge Forrester, who senses there's more to the story than meets the eye. During a tense boardroom meeting, Ridge's piercing gaze locks on Hope, searching for signs of deceit. Steffi offers a cover story, perhaps claiming that Hope's heartfelt apology swayed her, but Ridge remains unconvinced. His instincts tell him that an undercurrent of secrecy ties this decision to something far more personal, and he's determined to uncover the truth. This subplot adds an extra layer of intrigue, as Ridge's suspicion could unravel the carefully constructed facade surrounding Liam's condition. How long can Steffi and Hope keep this devastating news under wraps, especially when Ridge's protective instincts over his family are at play? The tension promises to build as more characters are drawn into the orbit of this secret, each with their own stakes in the outcome. Bill Spencer's guilt and redemption. When Bill Spencer learns of Liam's terminal illness, the revelation hits him like a freight train. The circumstances of Liam's diagnosis occurring right on Bill's living room floor during what was supposed to be a casual family gathering deepen his anguish. Bill is consumed by guilt, replaying every missed opportunity to connect with his son, every harsh word that now stings with regret. In a raw, emotional confrontation, Bill vows to make things right, though the path to redemption is unclear. Can Bill find a way to atone for past mistakes in the limited time he has left with Liam? Perhaps he'll pour his resources into finding cutting-edge treatments, or maybe his focus will shift to creating meaningful memories, like taking Liam on a nostalgic trip to a place tied to their happiest times. Bill's journey through grief and guilt will undoubtedly resonate with viewers, showcasing the complex layers of a man often seen as ruthless but now laid bare by love and loss. Finn's dilemma and Luna's uncertainty. As if the emotional stakes weren't high enough, Finn finds himself at a crossroads when it comes to Luna. Bound by a promise to Steffi, Finn has kept his distance, but Liam's dire situation forces him to re-evaluate his decisions. In a quiet moment of reflection at the hospital, where Finn oversees Liam's care, he wrestles with whether to abandon Luna entirely or offer her the support she desperately needs. This internal conflict highlights Finn's compassionate nature, torn between duty to his wife and a lingering sense of responsibility toward Luna. Luna, meanwhile, waits anxiously for clarity, her own storyline intersecting with the larger tragedy. Will Finn's reconsideration lead to a lifeline for Luna, or will it create new fissures in his already strained marriage with Steffi? This subplot keeps viewers on edge, wondering how far-reaching the ripple effects of Liam's illness will be. Next, we're diving into the swirling whirlpool of drama surrounding The Bold and the Beautiful, with fans buzzing about the potential return of iconic characters who could shake up the show in ways we've never seen before. As the current storylines unfold with heartbreaking twists and unexpected alliances, the audience is clamoring for familiar faces to re-enter the glamorous yet tumultuous world of Los Angeles fashion and romance. Let's explore in vivid detail who these characters are, why their comebacks are so eagerly anticipated, and how their presence could ignite explosive new plots, rivalries, and emotional reckonings. Nick Marone's return, a catalyst for chaos and romance. The whispers have turned into a roar as fans celebrate the confirmed return of Nick Marone to the sprawling landscape of LA. This charismatic sailor, known for his rugged charm and complicated history with Brooke Logan, is poised to stir the pot in ways only he can. Picture this: Nick strolling back into town, his sea-weathered jacket slung over his shoulder, a smirk on his lips as he locks eyes with Brooke at a Forrester gala. Their past is a tapestry of passion and heartbreak, and a rekindled romance could send shockwaves through the Logan and Forrester families alike. But it's not just about love. Nick's business acumen could see him partnering with a rival company, perhaps even Spectre Fashions, to challenge Forrester Creations' dominance. Imagine the boardroom battles, the whispered alliances, and the stolen glances across crowded events as old flames flicker back to life. Fans are also speculating if Nick's return might unearth buried secrets. Could there be a hidden child from his past with Brooke, a revelation that would redefine family dynamics forever? Beyond his romantic entanglements, Nick's presence could serve as a grounding force or a disruptive storm for other characters. His no-nonsense attitude might be just what some need to face their current crises, or it could push fragile relationships to the breaking point. With so much unresolved history, Nick Marone's comeback isn't just a return, it's the opening chapter of a thrilling new saga that could dominate the show for months. Wyatt Spencer, the missing voice of reason. Meanwhile, the absence of Wyatt Spencer has left a noticeable void in the Spencer family narrative, and fans are desperate for his return to the fold. Wyatt, who once sold his beloved beach house and vanished from the LA scene, was always the steady hand guiding his brother Liam through turbulent waters. His sudden departure left Liam without his confidant during a time of unimaginable hardship. Imagine Wyatt, now living a quieter life in a quaint coastal town just outside LA, receiving a cryptic voicemail from a distraught Liam. The message cuts off abruptly, leaving Wyatt in a panic as he races back to the city, fearing the worst. Fans are left wondering if Wyatt will arrive in time to support Liam through a devastating health crisis or if he'll be forced to mourn a loss he never saw coming. Wyatt's return could also bring fresh dynamics to other relationships. His pragmatic perspective might clash with the impulsive decisions of characters like Hope Logan or Steffi Forrester, creating tension but also offering clarity in chaotic times. Moreover, Wyatt's skills as a businessman could position him as a wild card in the fashion industry wars. Might he invest in a startup to rival Forrester Creations, using his Spencer influence to tip the scales? The emotional weight of his reunion with Liam, coupled with potential new rivalries, makes Wyatt's comeback a storyline brimming with heart and intrigue. Amber Moore, the ultimate wild card. If there's one name that strikes both nostalgia and a hint of dread into the hearts of longtime viewers, it's Amber Moore. This unpredictable schemer, with her knack for chaos, was a force of nature during her time on the show. From her tumultuous romance with Rick Forrester to her infamous baby-switching scandals and questionable fashion statements, Amber was the queen of stealing the spotlight. Envision her dramatic re-entry, Amber sauntering into a Forrester Creations event, dressed in a daring, avant-garde outfit of her own design, turning every head in the room. Her sly grin hints at plans far bigger than a simple hello. She's back to reclaim her place in LA's elite circle, and she's not playing nice. Amber's return could be a game-changer, especially for powerhouses like Steffy Forrester and Hope Logan. With Steffy distracted by personal crises involving Liam, Amber could seize the opportunity to manipulate situations to her advantage, perhaps by cozying up to key players at Forrester Creations or even launching a rival fashion house. Imagine Amber unveiling more designs, a bold new label that directly challenges Forrester's legacy with edgy, provocative collections. Her history of stirring trouble could also reignite old feuds. Might she dredge up past scandals to blackmail the Forresters for a stake in their empire? The sheer unpredictability of Amber Moore guarantees that her comeback would inject a dose of electrifying drama into every episode. The Avant family resurgence, a new era of rivalry. The Avant family, with Nicole Avant at the forefront, is another beloved group that fans are yearning to see return to the screen. Nicole, sister to the iconic Maya Avant, brought a unique blend of ambition and heart to the show, often finding herself at the center of deeply emotional and competitive storylines. Picture Nicole stepping off a plane at LAX, her suitcase packed not just with clothes but with blueprints for a revolutionary fashion venture. Having spent years honing her skills abroad, she's ready to challenge Forrester Creations by acquiring a defunct line, perhaps even the recently shuttered Hope for the Future. This move would send shockwaves through the industry, especially if Hope Logan herself, reeling from personal loss and professional setbacks, considers joining Nicole's team as a creative director. Such a development would be a seismic shift for the Forresters. How would they react to Hope, one of their own, aligning with a rival under Nicole's leadership? The tension could fracture long-standing loyalties, with characters like Carter Walton caught in the crossfire. Carter, known for his legal prowess and complicated romantic history, might be tempted to jump ship, seeing Nicole's venture as a chance to start anew with Hope. The Avant family's return wouldn't just be a nostalgic reunion. It could redefine the power dynamics of the fashion world in LA, sparking boardroom battles, creative clashes, and personal betrayals that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The ripple effects of returning characters. The potential return of these beloved characters, Nick Marone, Wyatt Spencer, Amber Moore, and the Avant family, carries far-reaching implications for the bold and the beautiful. Each comeback offers a unique flavor of drama, from reignited romances and sibling reconciliations to cutthroat business rivalries and long-buried secrets resurfacing. Imagine the intertwining of their stories at a grand Forrester charity event, Nick and Brooke sharing a charged dance while Wyatt confronts Liam in a quiet corner, Amber scheming with an unsuspecting ally as Nicole unveils her fashion empire to a stunned crowd. The collision of past and present would create a narrative fireworks display, with emotional stakes higher than ever. Fans are particularly excited about how these returns could influence current crises, like Liam's harrowing health battle. Would Nick's steady presence offer Brooke the support she needs? Could Wyatt's return be the miracle Liam needs to hold on? Might Amber exploit the chaos for her own gain, while Nicole's ambition reshapes Hope's future? These questions fuel endless speculation on fan forums, where theories range from secret pregnancies to hostile takeovers of Forrester Creations. Why these returns matter now? The timing of these potential comebacks couldn't be more critical. With the show currently navigating intense personal tragedies and professional upheavals, the reintroduction of characters like Nick, Wyatt, Amber, and Nicole would provide both nostalgic comfort and thrilling uncertainty. Their histories are rich with unresolved conflicts and untapped potential, offering writers a goldmine of story possibilities. Whether it's Nick's romantic entanglements, Wyatt's familial bonds, Amber's chaotic energy, or the Avant family's fresh perspective, each return promises to breathe new life into the series. As viewers, we crave these reunions not just for the drama but for the chance to see how time has shaped these characters. Have they grown wiser, or are old habits ready to resurface? Will alliances hold, or will new enmities emerge? The beauty of The Bold and the Beautiful lies in its ability to weave complex human stories against a backdrop of glamour and betrayal, and these returning characters are the perfect threads to enrich that tapestry. Thank you for joining us on the B&B Spoilers channel as we dream up the explosive possibilities of these character comebacks. Which return are you most excited for, and what twists do you hope to see? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the drama that keeps us all hooked. Until next time, stay tuned for the next chapter of love and intrigue in LA.